I'm going to give this a little bit. I'm going to let it run a little bit because I know what happens with this thing, with this kind of streaming stuff. It doesn't work as well as it should. It doesn't go as fast as I want it to. And I'm going to let it ride and let it sit, wait for people to show up. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm very happy about this. Let me just check on my channel, see if the music is going, because music should be going. I don't hear anything on my end, but let's go to the YouTubes. Go to my channel. See me live. Find me if I can. See me live. Find me if I can. The music is going. Oh no, it's gonna loop. Let me just chill and try again. Let's try again. Let me just chill and try again. Alright, cool, we're good. Let me just lower the volume on my media source a little bit. A little bit lower so you could hear me. Okay, so even if no one's here, I'm going to start and try this out. Hopefully it works, hopefully it doesn't. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Jesse Hecht Creative. We are going over every movie I've ever seen, ever. I made this list back in 2020 or so. The pandemic hit, priorities changed, and yeah, I've just been cataloging films on it ever since, ranking them from worst to best by decade or even year, depending on what I've seen, which I've seen. So now I'm just going to do it. I'm going to throw caution to the wind, just go over every movie I've seen. Hopefully people will like it. If they don't, I'm going to keep on doing it just because I love it so much. So without further ado, let's go and start with the films I've got. Boom. I haven't seen that many films from the 1900s or so, as far as the before the 50s. But Three Caballeros. Where's my hand? I may have to shrink this a bit to the corner of the screen, make it smaller, so you guys can see me and see it. There we go. The Three Caballeros. It's a good film. It's kind of like it's a trip. Donald has got a birthday party or something, and he's just like walking around. There's dancing women. There's a lot of like Hawaiian tourism stuff, and honestly, for me, it doesn't really appeal that much. In a way, it's not my favorite Disney film of all time. It isn't really like great or anything. It's just kind of like one of those random tourism ads that Disney was doing back in the like 40s and 30s and stuff. I really should look up dates on these. A couple of years here, 1945, February 3rd. Geez, that's wow, 1945. Because it's a 1945 film, it's pretty good. But yeah, it's okay. And as far as the list goes, if I could figure out where I put it, it's at number 17 on my list. I have like a billion windows open trying to catalog what I'm exactly doing here. I need to just slowly move my windows around. Maybe shrink. This is my first time using OBS in a long time. It was a struggle, everybody. It was horrible trying to work this thing, honestly, and it was just really bad. So yeah. Can see chat. If anyone's in chat, say hi. I don't bite. Just trying to figure things out here with this as I make this try to work or whatever. Moving on my windows. There we go. Get everything going. Okay, enough of that movie. Saludos Amigos, same kind of thing, basically. It's literally like just another tourism ad for going to, I don't even know what country that is. I forget. Honestly, I watched these back in 2020. I forget what they all were. I forgot what I ranked them or graded them on my website. I wrote all the reviews for Disney stuff down there. If you want to check it out, jessehechtcreative.com. But other than that, Saludos Amigos was forgettable. It has Jose Carioca and Panchito Pistola, and they're great characters. But honestly, those two movies, Los Amigos and Three Caballeros, nada for me. I don't remember much. Same thing with Citizen Kane. I watched this once in a movie class in like 2011, 2010 or so, and it was just like, it's a good film. Rosebud, it was his sled all along. It's about some guy and his rise to power. Orson Welles is in it. I remember Orson Welles mostly now from all the War of the World stuff and the parodies like that. But honestly, this film is forgettable to me. If I watch it again, which won't be soon, I don't remember it. And by the way, this whole list is about memorability of film. If I remember the film and I like the film, it's going to go up. If I forget about the film and it's boring me, it's going to go down. But yeah, this film needs more, probably memes to get it more into people's minds, at least with that kind of thing. So let's move on from that. Casablanca, same thing. It's a great film. Humphrey Bogart's in it. Gosh, what lines are in this that I remember, that I'm trying to remember? Here's looking at you, kid. I think that was a line from this. Yeah, of all the dames and all the bars and all the world, you had to walk into mine. That kind of thing. For me, it's forgettable. I may have to watch it again. There's a good ending sequence where he has to say goodbye to her on a plane. I like Humphrey Bogart. He's pretty flat. There's a film on here that I forgot to put on, Maltese Falcon. He's better than that. He's better in that. I like that movie a lot, but I didn't put it on the list. Probably should be on the list. Probably go pretty high up. But yeah, Casablanca, not really my cup of tea as far as this list goes. Trip to the Moon, more of my style, like more fantastical, fun, weird. It's really good actually for its time. The first movie like ever made. I had to make my hands really small in order to not get like caught over here. I don't know where I'm going. Left is right and right is left, people. There we go. Yeah, it's weird. Anyways, Trip to the Moon is great. I love this movie. It's like 20 minutes. It isn't even a film, but it's one of the first movies. I think the movie Hugo, the kids' movie, touched on this, and it was about the making of that movie in a way. But yeah, this was great. Trip to the Moon was awesome. I really love it, and I recommend anybody watching it. It's about a guy that goes to the moon. He finds aliens. He runs around with them. He comes back. There's like stuff going on with everything, and it's really epic. I love it. It's awesome and very fun to watch. Trip to the Moon is great. I really like that film a lot. It's awesome. Yeah. Dumbo. Not the best Disney movie. It's like the fourth one that ever came out. It's good, but really it's like 60 minutes. It's an hour, which really takes away from a lot of the, like, just, they could have put more emotion in it. I have not seen the live action one yet. I might. But yeah, it's just really, again, it's okay. Not too exciting. Not too, it's kind of boring in a way. And just, yeah, that's all I got to say about it. Just whatever, I think. Not my cup of tea. I guess. I know I'm going to say that a lot for these, but really, Dumbo is just flash in the pan. There's some good sequences in it, like the pink elephant scene where he's walking around and doesn't know what's going on, and he's like, had too much to drink, and it's like, whoa, buddy. Timothy Mouse is essentially a ripoff of Jiminy Cricket. Timothy. Yeah, I could see that. But yeah, it's, nah. Make Mine Music, another forgettable Disney movie that really doesn't, all these package films of the 40s and stuff, I don't get it. Just doesn't, I forget a lot of these different things. There's a great piano motif going throughout the whole movie. I feel like as I go on with all these lists of movies, I'll remember more as time goes on. These way older movies, this is just not really like, let me lower my audio capture a little bit. Getting too hot, too peaky. Move this down too far, I don't know. Alright, a little bit better. I'm not peaking my mic. There. Okay, it should be okay. It should be good. If it's not good, let me know in chat. but I'm gonna keep on going with this list of movies, I guess. Make my music forgettable. There's a thing with a hat, I think, but that could be a different one, I forget. Melody Time, again, I remember not much from this at all. Not really much going on with this movie. It's just kind of there, I hate to say. It's an alright film, but I don't remember much from it. Oh god, Donald and Jose are involved. More songs, more stuff. Again, I don't remember anything from this. Skipping on. Fun and Fancy Free, Mickey and the Beanstalk. That's a great one. There's an odd segue with puppets and ventriloquism that really just, it's weird. I think Bongo the Bear is part of this one. Also, it's actually pretty good. One of the better of the package films. Not the best. The best will go over a little bit. But yeah, this one's still pretty good. A lot of iconic moments. Willie the Giant's funny. I like him. He's really great. The Harp has a good singing voice. The animation's great. Donald and Goofy and Mickey fighting over bread and cutting it really thin will never cease to make me laugh. It's always funny how they always just this paper thin slice of bread. They look at it and there's like a little tiny sliver of olive inside. It's really funny. Donald trying to axe the cow is brilliant. It's actually a really great short. Just everything around it isn't as good as the one short. You know, it's like having one slice of cake that's amazing and the rest is kind of moldy, but still good. It's a Wonderful Life. I watched It's a Wonderful Life. I rewatched it for Christmas, and I really fell in love with it. I actually cried at the end. I understood what this movie was about, and I just loved it. It was a wonderful film. Yeah, It's a Wonderful Life, wonderful film. I thought it was a great movie. Jimmy Stewart does a really good job with all these movies. He's really great at it, I really like Jimmy Stewart. He's a really good actor here, and his voice is kind of a little more pronounced with all these different kinds of inflections and everything. It's really, really good. But I think Jimmy Stewart's awesome. I saw Mr. Smith Goes to Washington last year on 4th of July. Blew me away. I love him. He's great. He's not just a funny, weird impression meme. He's a really great actor in his own right, who sells you on his earnest characters and how he acts and is. Brilliant movie. I loved it a lot. Probably should be higher. I don't know what even number I'm on right now. Oh, wait. Oh, 6. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. I think I missed one. Oh, no, I didn't. I restructured my whole list. Whatever. But yeah, this is a great movie. I liked it a lot. Snow White was awesome back then. I like the new one too. I'm one of the few and proud likers of the new movie. But aside from that, this movie kicks butt. I love it so much. The characters are great. Grumpy, Dopey, and Doc are just awesome. They're really great characters and are just really wonderful. I really like to just, the witch is awesome as well. The queen is great. The huntsman's pretty cool too. All the characters are awesome. It just needed a little bit more time for the beginning. I like how the new one fleshed it out a little bit more, but again, it kind of rushed to the middle. So this movie is really nicely paced. I do think that cutting the washroom scene where they all just wash each other was good for the remake. They cut that, expanded more on Snow White's personality. This one was pretty good, though. She just wanted to help the boys, with their stuff and everything. The queen was evil. There's vultures in this movie. Vultures are awesome. I really just found this to be a really delightful movie. It was very fun. And the start of the Disney empire, basically. Everyone's like, Walt, you're not going to do this. It's Disney's folly. And he showed them winning an Oscar and 7 tiny Oscars. So yeah, this movie is epic. Really good. Super solid. But Pinocchio was better. I love Pinocchio. It's a great movie. Very fun. Characters are awesome. Really, really great. Pinocchio learning about life, going through everything, trying to be a good person and a good kid while staying away from trouble. And boy, does trouble find him. All these creepy characters. The coachman is insane. Monstro is really creepy. I love Foul Fellow and Gideon. They're great. Stromboli is a beast of a man. The Blue Fairy is really cool. The effects used to make her come to life were wonderful. And Pinocchio's cute too. Jimmy Cricket's awesome. He's like the standout character of this whole thing. Geppetto's great as well. I like how there aren't that many Disney references inside the clocks on this movie. And again, you can't, but whatever. I love Pinocchio. It's really great. Very fun. The Lampwick transformation scene will haunt me for my days. You kind of deserved it, in a way. You know, kind of deserve that. Kind of a jerk, but man, the whole. It's one of those movies that you watch and you're like, I'll be a good kid. I will be a good kid. Please, I will be a good child. I will be a very good child. I need to move my mic because I'm peaking a lot. What is wrong with my mic? What is wrong with my sound? Sorry, everybody. I'm not even hearing my sound. I have nothing over here. I just got this mic, so I'll even everything out as I go. Bambi is really small. Oh, shoot. I moved myself. Let me move myself back. Heck. Okay. There we go. Get that. Move that over. There we go. Nice. Really, really dumb. I didn't get the correct dimensions for everything, and it's throwing me off, and it's not working as well as it probably could. But Bambi was awesome. I really love this movie. It is just chill to watch. I really had a fun time with it. I need to move me up a little bit, maybe? Yeah, I need to go up. There we go. Cool. Oh, that's way better. Alright, cool. Good. Bambi was great. Really had a fun time with that movie. I loved it a lot. It was just super nice to see. I had a really fun time with it. The music is awesome. The effects are really great. The scene with the mom is heartrending, but it's a great way to just understand life. It's a movie about life and just living it, and I love those kinds of movies. I really do. It's very fun. The music's in my head right now. The little April Showers theme is brilliant. The fire scene's really great. They're actually going to have, in a future movie I'm going to go over, the villain from one of those movies was actually the villain of this movie, but they cut that, which would have been great, but whatever. But I just love Bambi. It's awesome. The characters are adorable. I love them all. Thumper and Flower, Bambi himself, Bambi's dad, who's voiced by Patrick Stewart in the movie, in the sequel at least. I haven't watched like barely any of the sequels. But yeah, Bambi's great. I love this movie so much. It's really good to, go back to and reminisce on. Just awesome. But we also get... Why do I keep moving me? Why do I keep moving myself? Stop moving me. Please. Really. Really me. Okay. This movie's awesome. This movie, I know I keep saying every movie's awesome, but this is even more awesome. The entire sequence with the Headless Horseman is just perfect. It's perfect. That laugh is great. The Brom Bones story is awesome. It's really fun to, see the whole world of, where he lives, the Sleepy Hollow and everything. That's great. The whole bit where it's him trying to one-up Brom Bones is awesome too. And Mr. Toad is great as well. He goes to jail, and he's driving cars, and there's a bunch of weasels, and they're all running around. It's just great. Ratty, and Toady, and Moley, and all those boys, all those good old boys. And they live in like a human world, but there's it's just so fun. It's bananas. I love the kind of weird concept movies that are just so crazy that you have to just lose yourself in them and just dive in and have fun. Because that's all there is having fun. It's a fun movie. It's really great. Put them together. It's a great fun movie. I love this. It's awesome. It's the best package film out of the bunch. Gone with the Wind, I saw from the middle to the end, and then I went back after I watched the end of the movie and went back to the front and got context. And I still don't remember it that much, but I remember the takeaway was this is an amazing movie. I love this one. This is like one of my favorite old movies of all time. Clark Gable is great. I forget who played Mammy, but she deserved that Oscar. I think she got an Oscar, or it was an honorary or something, but she deserved it all the way. Everyone in this movie worked their butts off to produce and just create this work of just genius art. I think there's songs. I forget. I'm just remembering all these different images in my head. from the movie, but it's a great movie about the Civil War and how everything just came together with that. And it was great. I really had a fun time with this movie. Even if I watched it like out of order, it's still one of the best movies I've seen in quite some time. Just pure epicness. I think we're at number one. No, we are not at number one. This is like one of my favorite old Disney movies. I love Fantasia. I love chilling out and watching this and just listening to it and taking it all in. It is a great movie to absorb and be with and just connect your brain to and fall into. Fantasia is the GOAT. It is the GOAT. I think it's in my top 10, I forget, but it definitely deserves whatever high ranking I have given it. I am so happy Fantasia is a thing. Chernabog is the centerpiece of my family's Disney statue collection. I really want to get one of those dancing alligators. But yeah, this whole thing is great. The dancing mushrooms, and then we got Sorcerer's Apprentice. Jeez, Yensid with the hat. And that spawned a whole thing with Mickey and Disney, and that one's just excellent right there. Just such a good movie, even if it is a bunch of vignettes. The dinosaurs! Oh my god, the dinosaur, Rite of Spring? Heck yeah, I love that. What else is in there? I'm trying not to mix up this with Fantasia 2000, because it's kind of a train wreck. But Fantasia is a beautiful experience. You can show anybody, and they would find one sequence they will love. Fantasia is phenomenal. And yeah, the film that stands the test of time is Wizard of Oz. It is in my top 10 of any movie I've seen in my entire life. This is in my top 10. Most definitely. I am in love with Wizard of Oz. The characters are timeless. The plot is excellent. There is no fat anywhere in the movie. I believe that everyone gets a song. I think Carrie the Lion gets 2 songs, or I think it's a couple songs. Over the Rainbow, every time I cry. Every time. I can't help it. It just a phenomenal song. And after what you read, what they did to her, you get it. And it just makes you feel more. The Witch is one of the best villains ever. Margaret Hamilton killed that role. Everyone killed their roles in this movie. Frank Morgan played like 5 different characters or so, and Garland was incredible. Everyone in this movie. Toto was a great actor too. Toto was awesome. I love Toto. Really, I'm flabbergasted with how this movie has lasted almost we're almost in the centennial of this movie. I think we've been there 12 years from now, 12 years from now or so, to get to the centennial. I cannot wait to watch this in the theater with a bunch of other Wizard of Oz fans in 10 years for the centennial. Yeah. But Wizard of Oz, it's one of my favorite films of all time. Ever. It holds up so well. And it bridges the gap between black and white and color. That's the coolest part. Is the film actually bridged the gap between black and white and color. It's so good, and how they actually made that shot work was wonderful. They had a stand-in. It was all in sepia tones. They had Dorothy walk out, Judy Garland in color. It was just, oh man. Just the technological achievements this movie had to do. How many people got hurt, and how there's rumors of people unaliving themselves in the background. It was actually a heron, a crane. It wasn't someone, hanging there. It was just a crane. Chill, everybody. Just a bird. But yeah, this movie, the amount of sacrifice it took to get this movie out in theaters, I salute you all. And I think there's 1 or 2 Munchkins left, by the way. Are there any? No, go away, YouTube. No, YouTube, go away, please. Surviving. Wizard of Oz. Oh, April 1st, 2025. Karen Marshall, Judy Garland Stanton, who's also in Gone with the Wind. Oh, that's pretty cool. Karen Marshall, her stand-in, and Priscilla Montgomery Clark, who was a Munchkin, are the only known surviving cast members of Wizard of Oz. 1939. Okay, so that's we have a little ways to go, like maybe 15 years or so. I didn't do any dates for these movies because honestly, I'm just gonna go by like decade going on and then year going on as I've seen more and more movies. But this is a good test run for this kind of thing, and I really hope you all enjoyed it. And oh wait, yeah, no, good. As I get used to this whole new program of OBS, I can move my hand now. I can move my hands. Sweet. As I get used to this program, it'll get better and better as it goes along. Just like the movies. These movies may not be all excellent. I'd recommend at least my top 3 or 5 or so. The rest are just fair. You know, if you're a Disney completist like me, you probably already watched a bunch of them. But we have more movies over the horizon for next time on this. I'm not sure if it's going to be a daily thing. I'm not sure if it's going to be a weekly thing. I'm not sure if it's going to be an anytime thing. But it was just fun. It was fun doing this, and hopefully people join in. I'm sorry I was a little bit late next time, but I will definitely, show up at 6 p.m., maybe 5:30 even, or even 5 later on. So, yeah. So, I've been Jesse Hecht Creative. Thank you all for watching. If you like, you can subscribe if you like content like this. If you don't, dislike the video, and I'll catch you into that. But, thank you, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Make sure to watch all my other videos. And stay creative. Just be creative, everybody. Keep being creative. And stay tuned. Thank you all. Take care. And bye-bye.